Earlier this week, I put out a video here on YouTube comparing the Canon G7X Mark III to the Panasonic Lumix GH5 because I thought that was a pretty fair comparison because they're both contrast-based and focusing systems. And I think everything and everybody was caught a little surprised by the announcement of the Sony RX100 Mark VII. Now, while this Canon is a pretty good camera, I have a big problem with the focusing element of it because actually I won't know until I get home if things I have shot are even in focus or not. So then that starts me thinking, do I switch this camera out for the new Sony? The G7X Mark III sells for $749 and the Sony RX100 Mark VII is selling for $1198, so $1,200 bucks. So it's basically $750 versus $1,200. Not exactly double the price, but that's pretty close to double the price. So is it worth it? Is it nearly double better performance? That's a lot of money. What do you guys think? What would you do? Is it worth spending double the price for good focusing, but losing the neutral density filter, but gaining 100mm lens range? Because this is only 24 to 100 equivalent, and that's 24 to 200 for the Sony. Does the G7X have a market? Is it just people who can't afford the Sony, the ones who go out and get the Canon? What do you guys think? For me, I'm not exactly sure. I have the Canon right now, but I have to decide, is it worth it for me to spend nearly double the price for the Sony? Ideally, yes, I would rather have the Sony over the G7X Mark III. But do I really want to spend the money? And that's what it comes down to, for me, anyway. What about you? Leave your comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. And please think about subscribing so you can see more of my videos. Thanks, guys. See you again.